Our coverage of the NFL has brought us to one of the league's most recognizable homes, Lucas Oil Stadium, opened in 2008 here in Indianapolis. Just about halfway through the season now. Still a lot of ball to be played as we're off in Week 8. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
Right, let's go. Hey, I'm going.
Now Lawrence on the play fake. Headed out right. On the run right, throwing deep down the side. Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
You know, there's not a lot of tight ends who are true weapons this far down the field. Not a lot of cover guys who can match up with them in terms of size. They tried to get it to him in a spot where he could win it. No connection to be made.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Easy.
Inside handoff goes to Etienne. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Lawrence now off the play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense up to the line fast. So the officials are officially on board tonight. For the first time, a flag flies. Somebody moved early. So now a much tougher task here as they come up on 2nd and 20.
11. Silver.
Trying again following the sack. The throw left side, caught by Smith-Njigba. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home that side.
On 4th down, it's Logan Cook on for the Jaguars to punt it away. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And this one ventures out of play on the fly. The question is where it's marked. Looks like they'll say the 17-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Richardson. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. It's a 21-yard gain. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down. New set of downs for him at the 38. Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Stopped by Foye Oluokun. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
19 tight, check go.
Here's 2nd and 7. That's brought in. It's his back, Jonathan Taylor. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Escapes the pocket. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover, wisely throwing it away.
And they make the tackle at the 38.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains, but I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out, and this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. On first down, it's Richardson. He's on the move. Catch is made down the right sideline. They manage 22 on the rip and a first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
And he has the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts have a great first drive and get the game's first points. That one splits the uprights. And the Colts will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30.
Hey, 2 for the rip, 23. 11, add that.
Lawrence in the pistol. He puts everything behind this one. He's got it inside the 25. He mix it in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Cam Little to try the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Jaguars tie this game 7-7. On now is Cook to kick this away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
19 Lions. Let's go. Panther 11. Go.
Play action with Richardson. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
Warren's got it, complete. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
3rd and short yardage here, Richardson. He's going deep this time. Defender's there. It's intercepted. And the Jaguars are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It would make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
Here's ETN to begin the drive. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
13, Luke.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Connection made, Travis Etienne. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
Easy, read him. Hey. Take right open.
Lawrence working from the gun. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
On 2nd down, it's Etienne. And an opening doesn't materialize. He's cut near the line of scrimmage. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Here he is on 3rd and long. He throws a bullet. He's got it inside the 10. And they're going to take this in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars parlay the interception into points. Little tax on the extra points. And the Jaguars take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. On now is Cook to kick this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go. Ready?
Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. Ready now for our 2nd quarter. The Colts have the football.
Here we go.
They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. Taylor again. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
On the set.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Let's go now.
Throwing off the play fake here. He beams one deep right side. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Jaguars are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Out of the gun, a give to Etienne. He'll drive it forward, but won't get beyond the line. Mafe bringing that play to a halt. No gain on the play, and they still need 10 now on third down.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
They'll throw on third and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. So that brings up fourth and long. Nice work by the defense on that drive, Brock, as it looks like they're going to get off the field here with a 3-and-out.
Yeah, kept them from generating any sort of momentum to give this drive legs. We know offenses, they've got to see the chains move to get it going. But that forcible hit knocked the ball loose.
Fourth down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. Fair catch called for and made at the 35-yard line. No return on that punt. And the Colts will take over. First down, ball at the 36. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Has him on the quick hitter. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Tyson Campbell, the man on that tackle.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Finds a man, right side. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Receiver in motion, going left. Richardson now on 1st and 10. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth. But a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Third and long, it's Richardson. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough 4th down. The Colts are ready for the punt. And he's hoping for good results on his first look of the night. And he's calling for a fair catch, which is made at the 33-yard line. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And it'll be Jaguars football. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
24. Sink right. Go, let's go. Here we go.
From the shotgun, Lawrence finds Smith and Jigba. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
First down throw, Lawrence. Complete out to the right. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. This play goes for 36. And that's a Jaguar first down.
23. 11. Go.
Working inside the red zone. And he has the catch, gets both feet in, that's a touchdown! Now we'll pause. The officials want to take a good look at this and confirm it was indeed a touchdown. Those points safe on the scoreboard. The touchdown upheld upon review. Little able to connect on the point after. And the Jaguars double their lead to 14. On now is Cook to kick this away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They're out and set. First and 10. They go play action here. Flushed out of the pocket. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call.
Let's go.
Off the play fake, here's Richardson. He throws a bullet deep to the right. Big gain downfield. And he takes it in for the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts make it a one-score game in the first half. They're out to try and tack on the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Colts chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. He goes out of bounds on the return. And he steps out of the end zone, so they're going to start this drive at the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10.
Hey, go. Take right open.
Now Lawrence on the play fake. He's got it over the middle. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play.
Hey, easy. Route.
First and 10. It's Lawrence. And they get there to touch him down, Brock, but a big gain on that play. All right, set now. First and 10.
11. Hey. 11, Agate. Here we go.
Blitz coming. Lawrence. Connection made to Smith and Jigba. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Hey, run! Think right!
Sticking in the air with Lawrence. It's inside the 10. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. They'll have first and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play. From the red zone now. Buys time, rolling right. And this is caught at the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars grow their lead just before halftime. Little tacks on the extra point. And the Jaguars double their lead to 14. On now is Cook to kick this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. He puts some juice on a deep throw. Caught at the 20-yard line. And he takes it in for the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts make it a one-score game before halftime. PAT effort coming up. The point after splits the uprights. And the Colts chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Chooses to bring this one out. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him. They'll get this drive started. First and 10.
On red. 13, Luke. Take right open.
Lawrence looking to throw. Big catch made, and he got both feet in. They get 13 on the pickup. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville first down.
Gun. Red on red.
They've got a man in motion.
Hey, kill. Kill, 30 left. Silver.
On first and 10, here's Lawrence. Chased out to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's second. They'll head up first and 10 from the 42.
Hey, Lion.
Lawrence working from the gun. He keeps those feet in and makes the catch.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Hey, I'm gun. Easy.
Second and 1. Getting out to his left. Caught along the left sideline, but he did not. That's incomplete. Brings up third down.
The best of the...
Now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but the replay official wants to take another look at this on their own. So upon further review and a consultation from Game Day Central, the call overturned. Out of the gun, Lawrence. On the move, headed right. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. Looks like he came down on that sideline. Second down coming up.
Go, let's go. Take it easy. Route. Here we go.
Back now, pressure on its way. He'll get this to Etienne. And defenders are there to get him at the line. Jarvarius Ward brings him down. Now a timeout called by the Jaguars. That's their third. Third and 10. Can this offense get it done? Throwing with a blitz on the way. Has it left side, Brock, but the throw carried him too close to that edge. They're going to say brought it in out of bounds. And that's going to bring up fourth down. Cam Little getting the call on fourth down here to put 3 up for the Jaguars. From the right hash, this is going to be a 51-yarder.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. And even 20 seconds left at their disposal on the final drive of this half.
Ready? 19 Lions. Ready?
On first down, it's Richardson. Forced out to his right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. That's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
Looking for the back that time. So they're left facing third and long.
Here we go, set.
Play action with Richardson. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
Rigoberto Sanchez on the punt. And this will be his second effort of the contest. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. So we finished 2 quarters. A couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Off the play fake, he'll throw. This one finds Taylor. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Second down carry for Taylor. He's got room to roam here. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. Working quickly here. Throwing deep for the end zone. And he can't hang on to it in the end zone. Not an interception, only an incompletion. So they get it back. Second down coming up.
Buffalo 18. Ready?
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. It's caught. Warren. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here. Richardson now on first and 10. Oh, the football's loose. Jacks pick it up. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's at a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
First down throw, Lawrence. And he'll be touchdown after a big play.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Smith and Jigba there to grab it. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's a Jaguar first down. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
11 Agate. 13 Luke.
Lawrence throwing here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10.
Take right open. All right, let's go.
They'll try it left with Etienne. Has some space inside the 15. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Running it after the penalty. Has a big hole left. And he heads out of bounds. Great pickup on that run. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal. They'll run. Etienne.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. He even ripped through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
2nd and goal coming up from the 7. One more time with Etienne. And he falls through the defense for a touchdown. The Jaguars push their lead further to start the half. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. He would not be denied that close to the end zone, Brock. I think it might have taken 5 or 6 guys tackling him to keep him from diving across the line for 6.
Certainly a second effort touchdown, no question. The backs who become fan favorites, we've seen it through the generations, and they set the curve for their peers, are the ones who just fight through that stop. It will not be denied of a touchdown.
On now is Cook to kick this away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
60 Bobcat. Go. Come 19.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Escapes the pocket. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
You know, as you can see here, things broke down a little bit. He tried to find a connection, but he just could not get on the same page. I'll tell you what I do like about that throw, though. He didn't risk an interception, and he put it out of bounds instead.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Shut up. Check. 60 Maverick. Ready.
Richardson. Taylor makes the catch. He spins right by him. And he'll be at midfield here as he gets out of bounds. They pick up 20 yards there. And it'll be 1st down, Colts.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Mustang 19. 18, run.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. He's on the move. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Let's go.
Offense up to the line fast.
19 Lion. Go.
Another try following the sack. He gets a lot behind one. Deep downfield. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
Here he is on 3rd and long. On target to his man Taylor. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A gain of 12 yards. Brings up fourth down.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Trying to throw for it with Richardson. He's throwing deep to the left side. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. And a surprising fourth down call does not yield a first. This doesn't get there. It's a turnover on downs. 1st and 10. It's Lawrence. Buys time, rolling right. Connection made to Smith and Jigba. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10.
Hey, Lion!
From the gun, ETN gets it. And he makes it to the start of the red zone, down at the 20. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Rip, 23.
Putting a receiver in motion. Finds Smith and Jigba. And he'll go down here at the 16. Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard.
Hey, go! Here we go.
They'll give this up the middle to ETN. And they'll mark him down there after the dive. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, easy. Route.
Design bootleg here. And he scores. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars stretch their lead on the final play of the 3rd. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
That's the end of the 3rd on Sunday night. And after that last-second score in the 3rd, we'll resume play with a kickoff.
Logan Cook, the kickoff for the Jaguars.
On now is Cook to kick this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
18, Pioneer. Come on. Set, Buffalo 18, 79 Bronco. Ready.
Richardson now. And the Jaguars are there. He's hauled down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A big loss on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. Warren's got it, complete. And they take him down at the 24-yard line. Working quickly here.
Brings up 3rd down.
3rd and long for him here. He fires one deep down the middle. He's got it at the 30. And he flips the field for them before being taken down. First down throw here from Richardson. Chased out to his right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
A little bit of chaos, right? I mean, play breaks down, trying to find a connection and get on the same page, just couldn't do it. I'll tell you this, though, and what I do like is you live to play another down. You don't risk the interception, and you throw it out of bounds.
They'll throw again, Richardson. And the coverage just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Short pass brought in. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the 1st. Offense in the hurry up here. Desperation time here on 4th. He finds him beyond the marker. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. Offense up to the line fast. On first down, it's Richardson. Got him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And no turnover. It's going to stay with the offense.
You know what? Everybody on the field is going to make mistakes. The key is to clean that up as quickly as he can. Ball carrier loses possession, but he doesn't panic and lose composure. Instead, well, he hops on the ball and he saves the day.
Finds him over the middle. Jukes out a one-stop. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10.
Here we go. Rocco 80. Ready?
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that brings up 4th and long.
It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately, no connection to be made.
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th.
Go, set. 7 Pirates. 70 Ranger.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Foye Oluokun with the pick. And the Jaguars take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35.
Think right. 30 left.
Going to the ground again on first. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Now Lawrence on the play fake. On the move, hit it, and they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And that pushes him back, 3rd down coming up.
Red on red. Go. Hurry up.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Smith and Jigba there to grab it. And he's able to get this down to the 13. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. The kick by Shudak is good. And that grows the lead to 27.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
18, Pioneer. Let's go now. Set go.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Ready up.
down first. It's second down.
Ready? 79 Bronco. Ready?
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. All right, one more snap before the 2-minute warning.
Go!
Richardson on third. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Indy. Colts trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on fourth.
Cup 19! Cup 19! Go!
Here's Richardson. And it falls incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Lisa 24. Here we go. Hey, Jupiter, Jupiter.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Completed over the middle. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. Running it here with ETN. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got first and goal.
Kate, don't think for a second this is time you step off the gas. You can feel this defense, right? They're on their heels. And now's the best chance to go push the envelope and get aggressive.
They'll go to a knee, and that defense can only stop the clock 2 more times.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
Hey, go, go!
Second down, probably going to see him kneel it again here. So the Jaguars, the visitors in this one, but they take home the win. And they take their first skirmish with their division rivals, with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building. And with Brock Huard and our EA Sports crew, I'm Kate Scott saying so long from this one. It's a win for the Jaguars as we say so long from Indy.